For Beta Torpoh, how far? Hope you all man fine. Hope you all will come fine. Today is another episode for Beta Torpoh, and for Beta Torpoh today, we're going to learn on a story with some Cameroonian entrepreneur. Her name is Ebot Nicole. So make una stay tuned, and just after the break, me and Nicole will learn on a Beta Torpoh. All right, my Beta people, just as I be tell now, today me and Annie will learn on a Beta Torpoh. How far?
I think I say.
That is shine so.
Thank God.
That God. We thank God though. May the glow continue also. All right, so me, I know you as entrepreneur, as very, young, hardworking girl. Like, I mean, it's the same I describe you, I'll say very, very hardworking girl. So, I mean, for people who don't really know you, how you introduce yourself?
I'll introduce myself. Say, my name is Ebot Nicole Ebot, and I'll be 23 years old entrepreneur. And I feel like I'll be a serial entrepreneur because I did into a lot of other businesses, yes. And then I come on Manfi. Yes, and I'll be based for Douala.
Confirm.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about your businesses. Like, I know Okara brands, I know about your agricultural business. So tell me about your businesses.
Okay, I get Okara brands, and for Okara brands, I make hair. Like, I produce my own hair. I get my own hair brand. We did for market. So I produce hair, synthetic hair, only synthetic hair actually. And then I do skincare too. Yeah, but for a while now, since I don't just do Nasa, I don't just supply skincare like a wholesale price. I need to do again like for single bottle. Yeah. Then now for under I get now my agricultural brand. We they call and say Green Africa. Okay. We I get farms in for Boya, Otiko, we I plant tomatoes. Now so I do maize, corn. Yeah, so I plant corn, I do tomatoes, and then I do other spices then too for the farm then for Boya.
Interesting. So I mean, as a young girl like you, like all the businesses that you don't talk, you get like how many employees?
Actually, for both the agriculture and the hair, I get 48 now. So
wow.
Because as an employer, sometimes the way you sack people. So recently, I get like 50 for both the agriculture and the Okara for all my company. Then, but now I be moved to so it is 48 now. So.
Wow. I mean, I'll be very proud of you. Like, see, as you talk, I only smile. I see how it starts. So, I mean, for people who don't know, tell me about your journey because they like say you just wake up one day and then you can't be for the position you did.
Exactly.
So, tell me about your journey. How you start business?
Okay, Grancy. I remember say that we start actually. I think at that time I just know you, and I know say be one of those people the way you used to be all night. So you see me the way at the work, you used to reply say for my status and all of that. So I just start like a joke. Like I did ever tell people them I start way because of this Anglophone crisis. So I be there Boya, I be school for Boya for Pan Africa. So after this crisis start for Boya, school no be really the intense. So I just decide to quit from school. So I come Douala. I started stay with some my grandfather for Douala. I be do it for like a year. He to travel, go out of the country. So I can be now. I get to start hustle. So now for day now I start mixing oil the sell. So I mix oil for some time, and then later on I visit some my friend for my cousin safe. Now my cousin for in Nigeria. He be put to bed. So I visit he. And then for the short time where I be there for Nigeria, then I learn how to do other stuff then. But not be the hair. The hair not just like my creativity. Okay. Like I be person way if I hold something, I feel easily I struggle for see how they do that thing. I feel create my own ways and what I feel do I make come out if not I like them. Yeah. So like I feel actually design even my clothes. So now so I do if I like something I try to find way for make dating. So now so I go Nigeria, I go learn how to make oil very well. Like in a better way now. And then I come now back for Cameroon. I started sell again, I just produce now so the sell. And then I buy again some from Nigeria. Because the period where I be in Nigeria, I meet up some company where they call and say Skincare Glow Nigeria. So they be really help me a lot. So Tawa be there now sometimes when they send money, they send me oil from there. So now start just the sell so that they gather money, I he go through a lot, like because during that same period, we are come out from school, so my parents, you know, be happy with me. My big brother be vexed with me when I became sponsor me. They be vexed with me, say I did drop out of school. I want to now waiting. So they know be happy with me. And during that period, no person no be take care for me. So I be go through a lot, like for Douala year, I stay for kind houses them, you try for stay with friends them, you come off for the, I do hair, like I come off for stay with some other friend them. After I pack again, I go find my own small place before inside that apartment, I be do hair for inside and everything, I be do hairdressing. And the most of times when now grand said them now like when I saw na call we now they go now for the house and go do hair. That time I be there with some of my friend. So both of us we be work from place to place to do hair. So now so I can start to tell later on now. I decide now as I do and I gather my money. I be that kind of person I don't really know how I go. Like I actually know how my future, I design my future. So that way all man be just abandon me that period. I design my future and I be no sorry I go exactly. So I know be buy you my hair, you know, whoever see me. I know be even be me for social media during that period. For 2 years, I be there, like I be the work like Chris person. Like I did work, I did play jangi, I did do all kinds of things to save money. Yeah. I know be buy clothes or shoes too much. Yes. So after that now, I can't save that money now. Before during COVID, COVID helped me small because, you know, because I said I had them. It did be me very difficult for enter market with my head them. No matter how nice my head be, but you know those people them they already get their clients and they do. And most of them they not be educated, so they resist change. When you go with different type of markets, and we even introduce them for them, they deny. So it be very difficult. But now I use other strategies, and entire COVID to come, it can help me because now they know if it get here from Nigeria because importation they block borders. Yes. So during that period now, it helped me for sale. Like I be the only supplier for crochet brief for Cameroon for them. Yes. So I supplied during that time so I make money. At that time now I hired my plenty workers and now they come because we do this hair now our hands. Yeah, like I did go back for olden day style where you need to use machine for do something. Yes. So they work with they use machine for work. Like with my own competitors they use machine for work. Me I use them my hand for work. You understand? Also I employ more workers them. And so we work we supply for market, we raise money. And for then also I be open that place now we
open your own business place.
My own business place. So I finally can get a different place out of my house. Yes, I can get that place now. I launch them for 2020. So the place will actually make now 1 year now. So so but from the place in the space of 1 year, I don't try to build other small business there. Yes. So yeah, now actually like my journey, right? If I want to tell you, we'll sleep for you because it be a lot of ups and downs. Like I don't just tell you now it looks smooth, but it be smooth at all. Like it not be easy.
What's the hardest thing we go through?
Okay, financial difficulties as usual. But then because I be creative, I be always get my way for make money but then for Cameroon, sometimes the things they had to take, even if you be creative person, it will still be difficult for you for breakthrough.
So, because we get the clients, then they'll call you for do hair.
Exactly. So now that way, I be put myself on jangi them, it force me for work hard, for play, and then sometimes I might take small loan them from friends. I put them together. I try for make plenty hair for sell, then give back. Yes.
Wow.
So I be always just this struggle now so until.
Interesting. So where to begin you where to be sustainable because some people they get the ideas there. Yeah. Where they see as it's difficult. Yes, I be creative. Yes, I feel actually do hair. I feel do it in them. But they need when they get that challenges them, they give up like that kind. Okay, I'm a middle court. Tell you say your parents they vex you, your grandfather vex you. Some people anyway they go through that thing, so they give up. They say okay, my job follow till all my talk. So wait till now begin you that strength for continue for the part where you get over your mind?
Okay, I would say first of all, I be believe for me I did do. I be person way for my family they talk say I be stubborn because I believe for it way I do. Like if I want something and I strongly believe say this thing so I want it will work. And then maybe I talk for 1 or 2 people, they tell me say it will work. I do that thing. Like even my mommy tell me, I beg you say no. Sometimes I even tell you if my plans them and they just do one. Because I don't want to discourage me. So I be person where I be very, and when I believe in something, I fight till I get that thing. So me, I don't really see, I don't really know my result because I know the kind of hard work I be put on for inside my work. And I believe say looking at Grand said then una so assist how una start. I used to read una stories and so I assist how una start. I know say with everything we una to una don't go through. If me too, I feel just put effort for this thing, maybe the same time because everything for life na patience. Exactly. So I be get patience, like I get excess patience. I believe say when something one work in a work now so. So with everything we the kid do, I be no say even if I no make an now so, I no say in the nearest future, it will compound and I will make them. And then again, another thing I say, I come up from a very poor background. Like we really broke. So I will be like, okay, even if I accept, say, I want to go to school, now I see the same suffer. Because I be this school, I be barely afford my school needs. You understand, no? Like my mommy, they be just pay her school fees, especially for Pan-African way. Pan-African be they very demanding. They be very expensive and all of that. So when they don't show pay her fees, now all that. They just know, say, they don't care whether you the job, you know, even if they want to send you job money, grant say, they go say, I be woman, they'll send me 20,000, 25,000. You need to take me nowhere, you understand, no? So I be just put on for my mind, say, whether I go back for them, talk say, okay, I want to go school, I go still suffer. They know if you provide with me, I want them. I be person where I like nice things. They know if you provide them for me. So I prefer for just focus on what I do, and I be just believe God say, it will pay me one day, yeah. So now, so I just focus for it.
Wow. So, I mean, as a young girl, you know, plenty different parts the way other girl they take her. Like now, so, you know, plenty things the way if you do wayward in them. Like if you go the wrong way, if you decide, so, okay, you'll be sleeping on man picking and forget money, you'll be fine, girl. So I just say, you don't even get that kind offers them and all of that. Or if you decide, say, you go join scamming, if you decide, so, if you do plenty bad in them. But when to make her, you decide for say no, that the kind of person this way I want to be and I don't want to go, even though it be hard.
Yeah. Okay, exactly the same thing I just come off for talk, say patience. Me, I be person, I already know how my future will be. Even at this moment, sometimes it really be difficult. Where I get that kind of temptation, the way I get Nadwala this, no, I get big men the way that they ask me out. But I be person way I know really how my future will be tomorrow. I really know how everything will be tomorrow for me. And I know say tomorrow, maybe I go want to do politics because I be interested in politics. Oh, wow. So I believe say tomorrow I go, maybe I feel marry the president or I feel want to be in politics. And then now I can't get some kind name, say I be did that kind of thing where I be this. Yes. So I don't want to disturb my political career.
Wow.
So I like
your political ambition. Interesting.
So I don't always grow up from when I did 7 years when my auntie will grow up and maybe ever they tell me say I go marry president, you know that kind of thing. So for my head, I don't always grow up, say I don't get to do some kind of thing because of money or because of what I want to be for future. Yes. So it make so then now, like even till now, I see get people they way like recently where I be invest for some business where the business no work, where you feel I be lose a lot of money. So I be actually go for my big friend where he never ever asked me out, but I be wash hands say how we I go for ask for help. He tell me who say if I want the money, 2.5 million. Maybe I sleep with you, then he go give me the money for dash.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I decline the offer. I tell you, say, if I want to do this kind of thing, I want to do things where I be still the worker for street where I no be get place for sleep. I know if you do an hour, I don't reach for the level. So better I stay. And I just see me be person who be over ambitious. Yeah. Because if I be satisfied with what I get now, so I feel stay for the level and I'll be fine. But I don't want to stay for this level because I believe say with my only two plenty things they do I do, and with my only two things I do if you change Africa. Yeah. So I try for say no matter work hard, go try for get ahead.
Wow. Stuff. Wow. All right. So we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. Me and Nicole will go on a Beta Torpoh. All right. So we'll talk about your business system. someone talk about career brands first. What's in makeup? Because I mean, plenty different ideas of businesses today.
Yeah.
But you start with hair and skincare. So what's in make you choose that first one then?
Now because that one they no be demand me plenty capital.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a young girl where I be start business where I be just like 17, 18 years old, I no be get that kind of capital for start this business. So I be just start where I just did do hair, like I did buy normal hair for market, I did plat for school, I be start right for campus. Like I get my teacher the way they know. I be do hair for my room for campus super free.
Wow.
So you know we need me I put plenty capital. So now why that way I decide to start with them because I be just need to say if client wants some hair or skincare product. He give me money, I go market, I go buy them for the 10,000, come mix and key, he give me my balance. So now so I can start raise money for my business within now.
Wow.
So now why that way I go for the thing way it be easier for me for do am. Yes, I be know how I go actually. I be know say from now from Sawe I dey like I remember that way my friends they be ask me say so I want to stop school for do hairdressing. So I be like I don't know, but I just get a feeling, say, from doing hairdressing, I feel start produce hair. Like, I know we already do hairdressing, but I will produce hair for hairdressers. So now, so I be answer them, and I be believe, say, I will do and so.
And it did happen?
Yeah. So now I start with that to them because it be easier for me to do and for make money.
Okay, so, I mean, you be... with all these friends that we like, for example, the friend that we talk with, they around you, where they be constantly, I feel imagine they discourage you because, I mean, for their mind, they usually check, say, how you want to stop the thing, how you want to leave school, you know. So, how you be succeed for stand out among your friends? Because I know say peer pressure, especially for young, like Gen Z and younger youth, even old people, peer pressure na some very, very strong factor. Sometimes the day when you want to do something, you get that for your mind, and things you want to do. But then when you see a friend that they do work as other route, they may say the show, you know, you start feeling some way. So how you be actually do for standouts, like for separate yourself from that kind of influence?
Okay. First of all, I will thank some person will be there for corner me during that period. Because Tawa be go boya, where I start school for boya. I don't know, like, I just feel like my whole life, and I just God don't always be with me. Because I fulfill be some very bad person by now, or I fulfill do some horrible things by now for make money. Because that way I be go boya, and that time we boya be really hot. But thank God I meet up Tino Foy and Rinda. The Rinda that time we get twist. So, you know, they don't really get a different, you know how they think, right? I should say they follow Tino. They think in a very different way. He and Rinda, they think for a very different way. And they be my two only like, they two only friend them way. They be more like family for me where I be ever the confide in them. And they be ever the advise me. Like from the one where I make my cosmetics, now Rinda be even do my first photo shoot for my skincare product. So I be don't ever get that circle way, no matter the other circle where I get them. Whenever I go this side, they put in them for my head. I go for the other side. They ever holler me like
they be really way older than you.
Exactly.
So if you surround yourself with, you know, elderly people, the way they be wiser than you.
Yes, exactly. So that time they be ever the advise me, like person like Tino, it be ever the advise me. It be ever they talk for me very badly. Even Rinda, they ever they advise me. Rinda, they tell me, say, now in this for year, you don't go out of the country, go store this bed, you don't come back, they get restaurant. And I be see how successful the restaurant be he go. So for me, I be look them like role models. So I know be really focused for things the way my friend they be key do. Even though yes, they be my picking them and I be woman. So sometimes I always get that feeling. I always maybe hang out with them, my other friend, and they get a different way for think. But then when I come back and I can't talk with Rinda, them they tell me say no, Petit say if you don't really get the most important thing is you don't get the idea for do this thing. Just do focus on this thing we do. So an extent we even that way they be drive me out of campus, say I do a business inside campus.
No, we be
I be go I be go stay with Rinda for some time. I be stay with Rinda. So during that period now, and since now my grandfriend, I know if the common has to my friend them, so I be day for he has constantly. So during that period now, he put me through. So that I can come can do all. I forget about them, my friend them. So he just.
Wow. Wow. All right. So I mean, now we don't do for the position we for your career, and this your friend the way. That time, you know, they will advise you, say, no, join with for some kind of thing. What's that they do now, and what's your relationship with them?
Like they talk for the panel, say, it be very cold for the top, right? Yes, so most of them, they get their different in the way they do it. You know, they in line with me they do. They get their own different businesses the way they do, and most of them too are know they for the same town again. So, and for the fact say, me I get my different vision way I follow and I need to ever get me time. Like I literally even get time for myself or for my mommy. Then talk less of friends. So it'd be very difficult. I need even hang out because that time not even day. Like I wish for hang out with my friends. I wish for call them, talk on phone all the time, but we don't get that time. Like we'll be very busy for office, trying to do things we do most of our work now with our hands. So we don't get time. So at the end of the day, you know how friends they do. Sometimes they go complain, say I don't change. I know they really get their time. I try, but you need to go because you know easy for different levels. Everything, yes.
And they need to understand. So
yes, exactly. They need to understand. They instead look and say at the high or now because say I do business now. I mean I enjoy. I don't get that time, but they forget to understand. Say when you cross level for life, it'll be very difficult for you. It'll be more difficult when you go ahead. Yeah, so most of the time we need to even talk like it'll be difficult.
Wow. All right. Okay, so we'll take this short break and then we'll come back. Me and Nicole, Nilango on a Beta Torpoh. Okay, so, you know, I want to talk about some interesting parts when a relationship there. Because I know, say, as business person, as entrepreneur, it ain't easy. In short, tell your experience. Man, don't put talk for your mouth. Tell your experience in relationships there.
For relationship, gonna say, time no day. Time no day, like, I don't always get issues with relationship because, as I tell you, you know, I'm facing way when I believe for something, I did try for, I did work through this thing. And you know, say, when you did do something where you be in a relationship, you need to hear from your partner. And me, I be African woman. I believe, say, I get to be submissive for my husband. So if you tell me, say, man, don't do this thing, I will do them. So because of that, it would be very hard for me for get relationship. And because of the nature of my work, it will be easy for me for keep relationship. Like, it'd be very difficult from my past experience. I don't get that, especially since I started my journey. It'll be very hard. Like, you go see some person go come in to say, no, you go fit cope with you and stuff like that. And then after on, you start complaining, say, you work, you call you, you need to peak, you be busy, when I know if you meet up for weekends and stuff like that. So, and say, I forget playing it in the way that you worry my head. So, I just
so for now, you don't put, okay, you did for some stage where your life relationship will be priority.
Yes, for now. At least I still get more time. Yes.
Okay. So tell me about your agricultural business. Like how you, I mean, tell me about how you decide for you do farming. Because plenty when you do farming with small scale, but for you for doing for that level, you know, tell me about that.
Actually, since I be poor picking, I grew up for farm. Yes, like if not because of this Amazonian crisis, my papa get plenty cocoa farm where I began to develop and by now. So, but because I know feed go man feed freely, so I know feed development. So I grew up for agriculture, and so I believe say agriculture and technology. In fact, agriculture for Africa, now the future for Africa, and even the world, because chop na something you know ever go out of fashion. So actually my main domain that I want to take for life, agriculture. Now just say as I tell you, I start with the one way you know need plenty capital. So now so I don't start get capital, I make sure say I invest for the main thing we I be passionate about in agriculture. So since agriculture are the future, I decided to say I will invest for agriculture.
Wow, interesting.
Thank you.
So I mean, tell me about your plans. Like, what's the way you work on now? I mean, you get any other business investment that we want to do?
Yes.
What's to be the next thing?
Yeah, I get like 2 main projects the way I should say even you go like them, but as we talk for Cameroon, say. We get to the work in silence. So I know life will talk openly until when
ripe.
It don't ripe. Probably by next month it go ripe. Then I will hit you up.
Okay. All right, interesting. So I mean, now we in the beginning you tell me say that way we start. your family be the, feel somewhere about what we be do, your big brother. So now when they don't say, okay, this way they do, you don't actually they reach the level, you don't they make this progress. How did you feel about that?
No, they feel very proud, especially my elder brother. They be very proud of me. My parents, they be very happy. So if you throw your parents in my family, no matter what, yes. I understand, say they be love me. Now, either way, they be the best for me, but
exactly.
They no be understand, say, I know the best for myself. So now, they be proud of me. We define, like, especially how they start seeing me for TV. Like, I feel very happy and proud. Yes.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Okay, another thing I want that we will discuss now, say, besides we already tackle the, the bad fault. But now I want them to talk about the fact that as woman, you get 48 employees as you talk, and you be woman. How you the manager? And also plenty of people, they be older than you.
Exactly.
So they're older than you and all of that. So how you the manage them? Because for big boss, for 48 people, number one, is number two, you be woman. Number two, you be young woman. So how you do for manage these people?
I believe, say, anything will come for you, it be equal to you. And it depends on the way you carry yourself.
Exactly.
Way it make people that if you work with people. Like, I did for my company and I get all my employees them. The fact say I get to I do now. First of all, I get my strategy way for company. Any domain get the own person way they control them. So it make they hardly get too much direct contact with me. So all things they refer enough for you. And when you know so where you make yourself very scarce, right? They value the art. So at the end of the day, they value me. Like they know they fear me, they talk to me when they need something or when they want maybe give a recommendation for something for company. They talk for me. They like me because I get the way I relate with them. And then they want them for boya, for that farms them. Most at times I travel go boya during weekends, go talk with them. They want them for Tico, I go talk with them, I try for put myself in their shoes because first of all, the fact say I don't be very broke before, like you extremely broke. And then now at least I did average, I understand them more because I don't already be for that place where they did. So the fact that they understand their problems, they feel free with me, they respect me and all of that. So I don't ever get any problem with them. And I get my principles for company way when any man way one can work for, they already know sin as well. And they know say when I vex, I sack them. And any man want be one work with me because they feel like I inspire them. So they prefer for be for a place where they feel inspired. Like most of them they ever tell me. So yeah, so that's how they just manage them.
Wow. Tell me about your political ambitions. You want to be president, mayor, governor. You want your own political party.
We'll keep that one for 2036.
Hey, you want to get this? This is that serious. You don't get date or time. Okay, interesting. So, I mean, like, I don't say, as you know, you don't give me, a very, very detailed idea of your journey. So what's be the advice where you give any other person, whether young girl, young guy, where he get vision for life, behave for position where people they around you, they need to understand or they need to see what they see for yourself. Which advice you give the person? Okay,
first of all, I go want to see me the person believe in himself, may get confidence for himself. If he actually get a clear vision to say where he want go, he want take him the domain where he want take him. May he just get confidence for himself and may be patient and may no wait say some appropriate time they will get to take that decision for start up that thing. No matter what, the family will always there for discourage you because first of all, especially when you grow up for some kind of family way, the kind of peasant family way, they fear self, like they even fear money. So when you tell them your ambitions, no, they fear say you will enter you or you want to kill yourself, you understand? So I did talk say make if you get your idea, maybe avoid for tell your family, try for start them on your own. If you feel start them on your own, try for take that bold step, especially if you dey young. Because when you dey young, you get the time for make mistakes them, and then you get the time for correct them. Yes, you still get the time for if you do like now. So if you carry brands no work like, and they ever tell my employees and say, more just work hard because time they go. But then, even if you fail, they take risks every day. I be person where if I see something now, so some person just tell me, or maybe I get a very strong instinct, say this business fee work, I put all my money for it. Then if you fail, then I just continue. After I be started, I don't get nothing. So if I don't get nothing else, I still continue. It will help me because I don't even get the idea. I don't get, I don't gain enough knowledge.
You know the fear for fail.
I know the fear for fail. Yeah, I know the fear for fail because I remember even time I be start, I be already be a failure. I get my friends and my family, the way they keep coming say I be bunch of failure, but the only thing where I be get them in me, and I say I be know very well, say I be a back of determination, and that's the only thing that I get them. Yeah, so I advise especially if for young people, them young woman or boy, any person, I advise say me they start business very young, or me they start their career, not only business, like any part. Yes, you start them very early because you will gain experience, you will make mistakes, and you get enough time for correct those mistakes and move ahead. Yes.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, advice. So, I mean, before you go, I want to make tell you a better pineapple. So, like that particular talk or the proverb or the wise saying way it inspire you, the most. So, tell me a better pineapple.
The highest one way it inspire me, I say, everything. Say everything the compound. So you don't get to fear for learn anything. You get to make sure say you learn things, and you get to make sure say you learn hard things because I believe say you be rewarded for according to how a harder situation where you solve them. Like if you do something small, obviously you will gain a small reward. But if you do something really big, you will get bigger reward.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So now why me I ever strike for doing big things because I like to get bigger rewards.
Wow. Wow, interesting. Oh, thank you plenty for the time we don't spend our week and all the wisdom, knowledge, motivation. We don't give you an inspiration. So yeah. For Beta Torpoh, you always do against gifts.
Thank you.
So I give that. Thank you plenty. And we hope we'll see you again next time for Beta Torpoh.
Yeah.
Very soonest. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.